Okay, this is the third time I'm filming this video. The third time. Because I just accidentally turned it off, so that's, like, pissed me off. But anyway. I'm having a really bad anxiety attack right now. And I thought that it was just because I was, like, talking. Because sometimes if I talk too fast and I start to get out of breath, like, I'll have a panic attack. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, adjust you. Ooh, no, that's not working. You're sitting on a blanket, so... Oh. Okay, that's just gonna have to work. It's a no eyebrow day, because I drew them on, like, 6 times, and they kept being, like, uneven, so I just couldn't deal with that, so... Yeah. No eyebrows today. And I'm going to the doctor in, like, 2 hours. My specialist who's gonna run a bunch of blood tests and all kinds of stuff. Also, look at my crazy, awesome Betelgeuse shirt. I've had this forever. But... it's a little small, and, like, I got it when I was pregnant, so it was, like, super small, like, when I got it, but I was like, I'm gonna be skinny enough one day to wear this, so I bought it, so that's that. Anyway, yeah, we're doing the 90s tag, and for the third time, this is the 90s tag. Favorite Disney movie? I don't know. Imagine. Favorite 90s Disney movie? Hercules, by far. And I'm pretty sure that was in the 90s. I feel like it was later in the 90s, but it was in the 90s, so yeah. But yeah. I liked, like, Cinderella and stuff, but I wasn't, like, addicted to Cinderella. Ooh, no! Wow, it took me 3 tries, but I just realized Beauty and the Beast. Bam! That was my movie. Oh my god. And I still love the Beauty and the Beast. Like, I freaking love Beauty and the Beast. Like... I don't know if it's because it's, like, the werewolf kind of thing, or, like, it's the beast and he's in love with the girl and the curse, and it's, like, ooh. Xanax tastes terrible. Ooh. But I don't know if it's because of, like, I don't know, I just thought it was a really lovely aesthetic, because it's in France. So that's cool. But, yeah, if you didn't know that, Beauty and the Beast is set in France. Because they speak French. Favorite music artist from the 90s? Alanis Morissette. No joke. I was obsessed with Alanis Morissette, and I still am. Like, I love her. Jagged Little Pill was amazing. Like, that's still, like, probably in my top 5 all-time favorite albums of all time. Yeah, Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette. Other bands that I liked when I was a kid, like, I liked a lot of dad rock, like Led Zeppelin and, like, George Thorogood and, Eric Clapton and, Queen. Oh, that's hard now. Like, I'm obsessed with Queen. Queen is, like, the most beautiful, in the whole world. Like, oh, Queen, David Bowie, like, oh my gosh. I'm going to do a David Bowie look. That would be awesome. That would be so much fun. I'm going to do that. Okay. Favorite sweets. Swedish Fish. Oh, yeah. I wasn't into chocolate as much as I am now. But Swedish Fish, Skittles, Pixie Sticks, and I'm trying to think of, like, a 90s candy that isn't around anymore. I can't really think of it. So, yeah, we're going to go with those. Favorite game. Video games, we had a Sega Genesis, and, or it might have just been a Sega. I don't know if it was a Genesis. It was a Sega something. I don't know anything about game consoles. But we had the Sega. My mom gave it away to my stupid friend. Yeah, we had that, and we had this game. It was like Tasmanian Devil, and you played as Taz, and you had to, like, go through all these, like, crazy jungle things, and then there was, like, where you ended up in, like, a mechanic shop. I don't really remember, but it was pretty cool. Like, it was awesome. And then there was this other game, and I don't remember the name of it, and if anybody knows the name of it, that would be cool if you could tell me. You played as, like, this little red dot, and for some reason, like, 7-Up is associated with that. I don't really know why. I think it was, like, 7-Up with the red dot. I'm not really sure. Like, I don't remember. But anyway, you it was just like a leveling game. Like, you just went up levels and, like, obstacles and stuff like that. So it was awesome. It was fun. Favorite board game would be Clue, and I don't remember. I didn't like Mousetrap, but there was this game. It was like the Haunted Mansion, and, like, it was kind of like Clue, Haunted Mansion and Mousetrap. Like you built like a fireplace thing. I'm thinking this is more like in the 2000s that game came out. Might have been. I don't really know. But anyway, and you could like drop people through the fireplace and like kill them and stuff. It was really cool. I liked it. But favorite book, easy. William Sleater's The Beasties. That's like my all-time favorite book from when I was a kid. And also anything by Shel Silverstein. I was obsessed with Shel Silverstein, and I still am. But The Beasties, my favorite book. It's basically like this family moves into this remote house out in the woods, kind of near a construction site, and there's people that are kind of like deformed, like all over town, like they are missing like body parts, and they end up finding this like secret tunnel under the ground and like all through under this town where these like mole people like live, but they're not mole people. They just like, some of them have no eyes and some of them have like no limbs, and they'll take limbs and they'll take body parts from other people in the town. Like I said, like the waitress didn't have a nose, like they were in a restaurant or whatever. It's a really, really good book, and I need to find a copy of it because I want to buy it really, really bad so I can have it, because I literally haven't read it since the 90s. Girl. Okay. Panic attacks slowly calm me down, so that's good. Favorite TV program. I'm just going to keep doing this. My favorite TV program from the 90s. I was obsessed with Barney and Lamb Chop, and then as I got older, it was like, Hey Arnold, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Anything really on Nickelodeon. I was also obsessed with Scooby-Doo. I was like, and I mean like the old like 1960s Scooby-Doo, not like the now Scooby-Doo. Like, yeah, it was basically anything on Nickelodeon. Like all I did when I was a kid was watch like Looney Tunes in the mornings, and then cartoons like all day long, and like I like Goosebumps and stuff like that. So I guess TV programs would be that. I never got into reality TV. I never watched like TRL. I wasn't allowed to watch MTV or anything like that. Like I didn't watch Beavis and Butthead or like South Park or anything because I wasn't allowed in my house. So yeah. NSYNC or Backstreet Boys? NSYNC. And I almost said Bye Bye Bye, but I actually don't know which one did that song. That's kind of sad. So, but yeah, NSYNC was definitely like the album with the swirl on the cover. That was my favorite. Weirdest fashion trend from the 90s. I don't really know. I wore boys' clothes for most of the 90s. I wore my cousin's hand-me-downs because we were poor, and so I wore a lot of like either spandex pants and like boys t-shirts, and I had really short hair. Actually, there's a picture of me on a tricycle where you would swear that it was a boy because I was wearing all boys clothes. So yeah, for most of my childhood I wore boys clothes. Oh, the baby's awake. But anyway, weirdest fashion trend. I guess parachute pants. I never really understood parachute pants. The weird crop tops, and then those ponytails, like the multiple ponytails and like the scrunchie, those mini scrunchies that people used, and like beads. Like I don't understand. Like I don't understand. Yeah. Favorite collectibles from the 90s. You got me there. I really don't know. I don't know. Favorite collectibles from the 90s? I guess it would be like those little notebooks, those journals that had like the locks on the side with like this key that fit like every single lock that was ever made. Those, I thought those were really cool. I still do. Like if I find them, I think that's like awesome. And then like the jelly jars that you drink out of, that you got from like buying jelly, or sometimes you got like the collectible cups from like McDonald's and stuff, like that kind of stuff. But I don't really know. Favorite clothing store when I was a kid. It's hard to say because we really shopped at like Kmart, and like we were really poor. Favorite clothing store. I always shopped at like really off the beaten path kind of places, so I kind of can't answer that. And favorite game console? The Sega. I had a PlayStation I had a PlayStation and a PlayStation 2, but I think that came out in like 2000. We had a PlayStation and a Sega, and I liked the Sega better. Sega was much better. So that was the 90s tag. How much fun. There should be more 90s questions on here. I feel like that was really short, but I made this a 10-minute video, so whatever. So actually this video took me like about 45 minutes to make because I had a panic attack, and then I kept turning it, I accidentally turned it off, and it was just like, blah. So anyway, like this video, subscribe. I'm going to be doing more videos and more tags and more challenges and all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm just anyway, I'm like, I feel really weird today, and I have to go to the doctor, and I hope that I like can calm down before I go. I might take another pill because I need to like, and I don't know. So I'm going to go feed my baby and go get him out of his crib, and then go over to my parents' house and drop him off there, and then go to my doctor appointment, and then go back there, watch until my mom gets home, and then I'm going to come home and get things ready for a yard sale that I might do tomorrow. I don't really know. I need the money, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like this video, subscribe. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/princessmotherwife. You can find me on Tumblr, Evie Swansea, EVIE SWANSEA, and then you can find me also on Twitter at Pink Acid Queen, and then Instagram is I Think You're Confused, and your is YOURE, the correct way to spell it, except it doesn't have the apostrophe because you can't do that on there. So anyway, but yeah, find me and subscribe, tell all your friends, and it would be awesome, and it would be so cool. And if you want to see things, let me know and comment and do stuff, and it would be so cool. I am like freaking out right now. Oh my goodness.